What's up, YouTube? This is Lomax of the Academy, and today we're going to go with another thing you can do at home. It's called making your own laundry detergent. Laundry detergent is expensive. It's about $13 a gallon. What I'm going to show you how to do today is how to make your own laundry detergent at home, and it costs about $9 to start up. Out of that $9, you're going to get about 9 gallons of laundry detergent. And then you're also going to be able to do your next 9 gallons for about $2. And so you're just going to be able to perpetually keep going cheaper and cheaper on this. I'll show you how that's done. First thing you want to do is go to your local supermarket or even a grocery store that has a laundry aisle and get these 3 items: washing soda, borax, and Fels Naphtha. This is it. 3 ingredients is all that you need. Also, what you might want to do is go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get yourself a bucket. You need to put 3 gallons of water into this bucket. When you open up your Fels Naphtha, it kind of looks like a thing of cheese, you know? It smells like soap though. What you want to kind of do is imagine it into thirds, okay? And what you're going to do is use 1/3 of this bar. So get yourself a knife, cut it to 1/3, and then I'll show you the next step. Alright, I took my 1/3 bar of Fels Naphtha and I used a cheese grater to grate it up nice and fine. It actually comes out to about, I don't know, 3/4 of a cup of what looks like cheese, but it's not. Don't eat it. And we have water here that is actually got bubbles. It's not full boiling yet. Now this is a very technical part here, is you want to go ahead and pour this in. And then you want to start stirring. I like to use a wooden spoon. Actually, I have a flat-handled spatula type thing. But you don't want to stop stirring because it'll actually burn this Fels Naphtha, or it'll stick to the bottom. And anyway. Yes, Jackson, you can see a picture. That would be my son saying hello to everybody. So you just stir back and forth like this until all of that is dissolved into a liquid. And in a minute I'll show you where you can put some additives in. This actually makes a free and clear allergen soap. It's safe to use on baby clothes. It's safe to use on delicate clothes. Now I'll show you the stage where you can put in I'll show you the stage where you can put in additives, like if you wanted to get some lavender scented oil. Also, I have found if you get OxyClean, a 1/4 cup of OxyClean goes a long way with this stuff. Unfortunately, you have to wait till the end process, because if you do it now, it'll boil over and you'll wind up with a stove full of soap versus a pot full of soap. So we're just going to go ahead and finish stirring this up. As you can see here already, as you can see here, most of the soap is already dissolved. Most of that Fels Naphtha. I mean, there's a couple little pieces here, but you want to get those melted in too. So you just keep stirring until that's done. Okay, now that our Fells Naphtha is completely dissolved into a liquid, it's thicker than water. I will say that I used about 2 cups of water when I started. You can do this with just a cup. Now, the washing powder and the borax, you need half a cup of each. I went ahead and just poured them into a 1 cup container so I can easily pour them in. You want to kind of go slowly at this stage here, and you're going to see a difference in the color and texture that this turns into. Just slowly pour them in, stirring while you go. You can pour it in all at once. You just have to make sure that you don't stop stirring. You really want to get all those granules. You can feel them on your spoon and everything. You want to get those really situated and liquefied. So you can hear the scraping. You want to stir until that scraping goes away. And that way you'll be able to feel when those granules are no longer there. And you can already see the coloration, how it's more white now than the yellow. I like to do the Harry Potter 2 stirs one way, 1 stir the other way. It really does mix everything together. And there, I don't feel any granules. I don't hear the scraping of them, so I'm going to say that that's good. At this point, you can turn off your gas, and you can see I'm cooking hot dogs back here for the kids for lunch. But you turn off the gas, or you turn off your heat. Now, if you wanted to do at this time a additive or something, you put your scent in there. This is the stage after the fire is turned off and it's no longer boiling that you want to put in your OxyClean and stir that up until there's no more granules either. The next stage is also very important. So you have your 5-gallon bucket with 3 gallons of water in it. While your mixture here is still hot, what you want to do is go ahead and pour it into that bucket and stir. And I mean just stir the tar out of it. You can use a drill with a painter's paddle bit on it. That's actually what I normally use. I'm just trying to do this as cheaply as possible so people at home can see how easily it is to do these things. Just stir, and that's it. I mean, you've got this big soapy head thing there now. All you want to do is put a lid on that bucket. It's sold with a lid for 24 hours. It is now 1 p.m. exactly. So 1 p.m. tomorrow, we're going to open up the lid and I'm going to show you the next steps. Alright, well it's 24 hours later and we're in the bathroom now. I've set the 5-gallon tub in the bathtub. I have 3 containers, which used to be fabric softener containers, or some shampoo. Not shampoo, excuse me. I have 3 containers that used to be fabric softener and laundry detergent, so that's what I'm going to use here. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Now when you first open this up, you'll notice that there's like a thick soapy liquid here on the top. That's pretty much what your soap is, and if you scoot to the side, you'll see everything underneath is still pretty much water, but it's expanded up. Go ahead and give that a good stir. If you actually have a drill with a paddle bit, this is a great time to use it. Get everything really mixed up in there. Get that gel mixed back in with the liquid pretty well. The only real downside that I find to this process is that you have to shake your soap containers every time before you put soap in your laundry. But like I said, this stuff is really good for your costumes and things like that, so it's a lot of fun. One more item that you're going to need, you can get at Walmart for 98 cents, is a little funnel. That's it. Little automotive funnel. Stick it back here, and you start with a cup, and you just start funneling in the soap. And you'll see that after you get kind of close to the full, down here in this bottom spout here, you're going to start seeing the soap bubbles come up. And you'll still notice that this is a pretty thick liquid. It's thicker than water. And you just divide it between your 3 containers. Eventually your bucket will get light enough. You can just pick up the bucket and pour it in to the funnel. If you don't have a container with the second hole in it, like these do, then you're going to have to go a little bit slower, because air bubbles will still try to come out, so it'll burp on you while you're pouring, and that'll just make a mess. Now you're going to start to notice right here, I'm about to get some bubbles to come out. You can see them coming up, and there. I want to stop right there, move to my next container. I'm trying not to block the screen too much here. Well, we're going to go ahead and, well, we're going to skip ahead on this process, and we'll get to the finished product. Be back with you in a minute. So we're on the 3rd container now, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the bucket. It's really lightweight. Just pour it in there. If you get some soap in your tub, no big deal. It's just soap. Another great thing, when you wash the pan, the dishes from when you made the soap, again, just soap, no big deal. It actually comes clean very quickly, especially if you wash it in the sink like I do. That's it. That's the whole process. Rinse everything off, let the outside of the containers dry, and let the outside of the containers dry, and well, that's the whole process. Go ahead, let the outside of the containers dry. Don't forget, shake the containers before you put it into your laundry. You only need to use about just as much as you normally would any other laundry detergent. Sometimes you feel like you want to put in a little bit more. Go ahead, it's not going to hurt. Another great thing is you dump the whole container into your washer and it's not going to do the overflow sudsy thing. At least it hasn't so far. So, this is Lomax with the Academy. Don't panic. Remember, hot shot first.